Hello everyone and welcome to the Safety Artisan. I'm Simon and today we're going to be talking about a very useful subject, which is codes of practice. And one code of practice in particular, which is the code of practice for consultation, cooperation and coordination. And it doesn't sound like the most exciting subject, I'll admit, but this is one of only two codes of practice that you must be aware of if operating in Australia or exporting to Australia or importing stuff to Australia, whatever it might be. The other code of practice that you must be aware of is the risk management code of practice. There are a lot more code of practices than these two, but they're all, they don't always apply. So, I mean, if you're not doing anything to do with asbestos, you don't have to worry about what it says in the asbestos code of practice. But this one you do, because it applies to everything. And I have, let's just get this onto the next slide. And I've used this code of practice to help clients and to do particular things and help everybody understand what we have to do, and they're very useful. And in this session I will be explaining how to get the best out of this code of practice and at the end where to get more information. So I hope you'll find that useful. So we're going to be talking about the I'm just going to call it the CC&C CoP for short, because it's a dreadful mouthful, isn't it? We're going to be looking at the Federal or Commonwealth Code of Practice, and then we're going to look at some extras in the Model Code of Practice. So just to explain that briefly, the Model Code of Practice is on the Safe Work Australia website, and that is the model from which all other CoPs are developed. However, Safe Work Australia is not a regulator. So individual regulators, and the example I'm using is the Commonwealth one, or Comcare as it's known, they have chosen to edit the model CoP and change it and remove quite a bit of material. Now, why they chose to do that, I do not know. So you have to be careful which jurisdiction you're operating in Australia. If you're in a Commonwealth workplace, then you need to apply the Commonwealth or federal version of WHS, including this CoP. And if you're in a state or territory workplace or a commercial workplace in a state or territory, you need to apply the relevant one there. And just to complicate matters, Western Australia has not yet introduced WHS, and Victoria has no plans to do so. So, of course, in Australia, we like to make life simple for ourselves, don't we? Oh, no, we don't. So after I've gone through some basics of what's in the CoP, because you'll see there's an awful lot of material in there that I'm not going to talk about, I've produced some commentary that I think you will find helpful, and where to get more information, as I promised. So let's get on with it.